Chosen ones, if you see this message today before 11:59 p.m., congratulations, it is coming soon. If you are reading these words right now, do not scroll away, because something gentle yet powerful is unfolding around your life, and missing this moment may cause you to overlook a blessing that has been quietly prepared for you. There is a reason your eyes stopped here today, and there is a reason your heart feels this soft pull to stay and listen. The timing is not random, and your presence here is not an accident, because something is already moving closer to you, something that carries peace, restoration, and a quiet kind of joy that cannot be taken away easily. There are moments in life when everything feels delayed, when nothing seems to change, and when your heart grows tired from waiting for something better to arrive. Yet, even in those silent seasons, God is never still, and His hands are always shaping something beautiful behind what you can see. What is coming toward you now has been forming through your patience, through your tears, and through every moment when you chose to keep going, even when it felt difficult to continue. Type 1111 if you trust in God. Within your journey, there were times when you felt overlooked, misunderstood, or even forgotten by the world around you, but heaven never lost sight of you even for a second. Every quiet prayer you whispered, every tear you tried to hide, and every hopeful thought you held on to has been heard and remembered with care. What is about to arrive in your life carries the answers to many of those silent cries, and it will begin to shift your heart in ways you never expected. If this touches your heart in a gentle way, take a moment to like this video, because your support allows this light to reach someone else who needs comfort and hope today. There is something deeply personal about what is coming, something that is meant just for you and not for anyone else around you. It is not about comparison, and it is not about competing with others, because your path has always been uniquely written with love and purpose. What God is bringing into your life will fit you in a way nothing else ever has, and it will settle into your spirit like peace after a long storm. You may have noticed small signs lately, moments that felt different, quiet nudges in your heart, or an unexplainable sense that something is changing. Those moments are not random feelings, and they are not illusions created by your thoughts. They are gentle confirmations that something new is already on its way, and it is drawing closer with every passing hour. This arrival will not come with noise or confusion, because God often moves in ways that feel calm and steady rather than overwhelming and chaotic. It will enter your life like a soft light that fills a dark room, slowly revealing everything that was hidden and everything that was waiting to be seen. You will begin to notice changes within yourself first, a deeper sense of calm, a stronger feeling of trust, and a quiet confidence that things are finally aligning in your favor. There were moments when you doubted whether anything good could come from the struggles you faced, yet those very struggles became the ground where your blessing began to grow. What felt like delay was actually preparation, and what felt like loss was quietly making space for something better to take its place. Nothing you went through was wasted, and nothing you endured was meaningless, because it all led to this moment you are standing in now. The truth is that you are not the same person you were before, even if everything around you looks familiar and unchanged. Inside your heart, something has shifted, something has strengthened, and something has become ready to receive what is coming. That readiness is not something you forced or created on your own, but something that was gently built within you over time by the presence of God working in your life. What is approaching carries healing, not only for the surface of your life, but also for the deeper places within your heart where pain once lived. It will not erase your past, but it will transform how you feel about it, bringing peace where there was once confusion and bringing comfort where there was once heaviness. You will begin to understand that your story is not defined by what hurt you, but by how God carried you through it. This moment is not about rushing or fearing that you might miss something, because what is meant for you cannot pass you by. It will find you in the right time, in the right way, and with the right feeling that lets you know it truly belongs in your life. All you need to do is remain open, remain trusting, and allow yourself to receive what has already been prepared with love and care. There is a quiet celebration happening in the unseen places of your life, where things are aligning, doors are preparing to open, and paths are becoming clear in ways you cannot yet fully see. Even if everything around you looks the same today, something has already shifted and something has already begun. You are not late, you are not forgotten, and you are not alone in this journey, because God has been with you through every step, guiding you even when you did not realize it. What is coming will remind you of that truth in a way that feels real, personal, and deeply comforting. There were days when your strength felt like it was fading, when your thoughts became heavy, and when hope seemed like something distant and hard to hold on to. During those moments, you may have felt like nothing was changing, as if your life was standing still while everything around you kept moving. Yet even in those quiet struggles, something important was taking place beneath the surface, something that required patience, trust, and a heart that refused to give up completely. Type 2020 to claim miracles. A 7-second brainwave approach, previously limited to elite groups and stored in classified files, is now available to everyone, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Researchers claim it stimulates a dormant brain center associated with prosperity and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is removed from the internet again. God was not absent in those difficult moments, and He was not distant from your pain or your confusion. He was present in every breath you took, in every small step you managed to move forward, and in every silent thought where you hoped for something better. His presence did not always come in ways you expected, but it was always there, gently guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for what is now beginning to unfold. There is a reason your heart has started to feel a little lighter, even if your circumstances have not fully changed yet. That lightness is not imaginary, and it is not something that will fade away quickly. It is the beginning of a shift, a quiet transformation that starts within you before it becomes visible around you. What is coming will not only change your situation, but it will also change how you feel, how you think, and how you see your own journey. The timing of this moment is important, and it is perfectly aligned with where you are right now in your life. You did not arrive here too early, and you did not arrive here too late, because everything has been leading you to this exact point. The experiences you went through, both the joyful ones and the painful ones, have shaped you into someone who is ready to receive what is coming without fear or doubt. There is something very gentle about how God works in your life, something that does not force itself upon you, but instead invites you into a deeper sense of peace and trust. He does not rush you, and He does not overwhelm you with more than you can handle. Instead, He moves in a way that allows your heart to adjust, your mind to understand, and your spirit to grow stronger with each step forward. You may begin to notice small changes first, moments that feel slightly different from what you are used to experiencing. These changes might come as unexpected peace in situations that once caused you stress, or as a quiet confidence in moments where you once felt unsure. They may seem small at first, but they are signs that something larger is already taking shape in your life. What is coming is not something that will confuse you or leave you feeling uncertain about its place in your life. It will feel right, it will feel natural, and it will feel like something your heart has been waiting for, even if you could not put it into words before. There will be a sense of calm that comes with it, a feeling that you no longer need to struggle to understand everything because peace has already settled within you. There were times when you questioned whether your efforts mattered, whether your patience was worth it, and whether your hope would ever lead to something real. Those thoughts came from moments of exhaustion, not from the truth of your situation. The truth is that every step you took, even the smallest ones, moved you closer to this moment where things begin to shift in your favor. Your journey has not been easy, and it was never meant to be something simple or without challenge. Yet those challenges have given you a strength that cannot be easily shaken, and a depth of understanding that will guide you as you step into what is coming. You are not stepping into this new season as someone unprepared, but as someone who has been carefully shaped and gently strengthened over time. There is a quiet reassurance surrounding you now, one that does not depend on external circumstances, but comes from something deeper within. It is the reassurance that you are held, that you are guided, and that you are not walking through life alone. Even when you cannot see the full picture, you are being led towards something that carries meaning, purpose, and a sense of peace that will remain with you. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. As this new chapter begins to unfold, you will start to see how everything connects, how the delays, the waiting, and the quiet seasons all played a role in bringing you to where you are now. What once felt confusing will begin to make sense, and what once felt uncertain will begin to feel clear. You will realize that nothing was wasted, and that every part of your journey had a purpose that is now being revealed. There is no need to rush ahead or to worry about what might happen next, because what is meant for you will arrive in its own perfect time. You are not required to force anything into place or to make something happen on your own. Instead, you are invited to rest in the knowledge that God is already at work and that His plans for you are unfolding with care and intention. This moment is not just about what is coming, but also about who you are becoming as you step into it. You are growing into someone who carries peace within, who trusts without fear, and who moves forward with a quiet confidence that does not depend on the approval of others. That growth is one of the most beautiful parts of your journey, because it will remain with you long after everything else has changed. What is coming soon will not only bring change to your life, but it will also bring a deeper understanding of who you are and how much you are loved. You will begin to see yourself differently, not through the lens of past pain or past mistakes, but through the truth that you are valued, you are chosen, and you are deeply cared for by God. There is a gentle promise in this moment, one that does not need to be spoken loudly to be real. It is the promise that you are moving into a season where things begin to align, where peace begins to settle, and where the quiet desires of your heart begin to find their way into your reality. There were moments when you felt like you were standing in the middle of your life without direction, unsure of where things were heading, and unsure of how everything would turn out. Those moments were not signs that you were lost, but signs that you were being redirected in ways you could not yet understand. What felt like wandering was actually a quiet leading, and what felt like delay was a careful adjustment to bring you closer to something better. Type 1919 to receive miracles. What if abundance could be activated from within your own mind through a powerful sound frequency once kept in classified files? Specialists say this signal naturally draws opportunity and financial independence, and many people are already applying it. Click the link in the description and comments now and switch on this hidden brainwave today. God has been working in ways that do not always reveal themselves immediately because some things require time to grow into their full beauty. Just like a seed that rests beneath the soil before it ever shows signs of life above the ground, your blessings have been developing in unseen places. They have been protected, nurtured, and prepared until the moment they are ready to be revealed, in a way that brings lasting peace and not temporary excitement. There is something very special about what is coming, because it carries a sense of belonging that you may have been searching for without even realizing it. It will not feel foreign or distant, but instead it will feel like something your soul recognizes, something that fits into your life in a natural and comforting way. You will not need to question it or overthink it, because its presence will bring clarity rather than confusion. You may have spent a long time trying to understand why certain things did not work out the way you hoped they would, and why certain doors remained closed no matter how hard you tried. Those closed doors were not meant to hurt you, but to protect you from paths that would not have brought you the peace you truly needed. What is opening now is different, because it comes with a sense of rightness that cannot be forced or imitated. There is a gentle shift happening within your heart, one that is allowing you to release what you no longer need to carry. Old fears, past disappointments, and lingering doubts are slowly losing their hold on you, making space for something lighter and more hopeful to take their place. This release is not something you need to struggle with, because it is happening naturally as you continue to trust the process unfolding in your life. The beauty of this moment is that it is not dependent on perfection, and it is not reserved only for those who feel completely ready. It is for you as you are right now, with all your experiences, all your emotions, and all the growth you have gone through. You do not need to become someone else to receive what is coming, because it has been prepared specifically for the person you already are. There is a quiet confidence beginning to grow within you, even if it is still small and easy to overlook. That confidence is not based on external validation or temporary success, but on the deep knowing that you are being guided and supported every step of the way. It is the kind of confidence that remains steady, even when circumstances shift, because it is rooted in something much deeper than what can be seen. Type yes to affirm. As you continue to move forward, you may begin to notice that your perspective is changing in subtle but meaningful ways. Situations that once felt overwhelming may begin to feel manageable, and challenges that once seemed impossible may begin to feel like opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective is part of the transformation that is taking place within you, preparing you to step into what is coming with a sense of peace rather than fear. There is no need to rush this process or to try to control every detail of what is unfolding, because everything is happening in a way that is perfectly suited to your journey. You are being led step by step, moment by moment, into a place where things begin to align without force or struggle. Trusting this process allows you to experience it with a calm heart rather than a restless mind. What is coming will not take away your challenges completely, but it will change how you experience them. It will bring a sense of support, a feeling that you are not facing things alone, and a quiet assurance that you have what you need to move through whatever comes your way. This assurance is one of the greatest gifts you can receive, because it stays with you no matter what changes around you. There is a peaceful rhythm forming in your life, one that flows gently and steadily rather than in sudden bursts of chaos. This rhythm allows you to move forward with clarity, to make decisions with confidence, and to rest when you need to, without feeling like you are falling behind. It is a rhythm that honors your journey and respects the pace at which you are growing. The arrival of what is coming will feel like a confirmation of everything you have been sensing within your heart. It will not surprise you in a way that feels overwhelming, but it will gently affirm that you were right to keep believing, even when it was difficult. It will show you that your hope was not misplaced, and that your trust was not in vain. You are stepping into a moment where things begin to feel more aligned, more peaceful, and more meaningful than they have in a long time. This moment is not just about external changes, but about the internal shift that allows you to fully receive and appreciate what is being given to you. It is about becoming someone who can hold on to peace even when life continues to move and change. There is a quiet joy waiting for you, one that does not depend on perfect circumstances or constant success. It is a joy that comes from knowing that you are where you are meant to be, doing what you are meant to do, and moving in the direction that has been prepared for you. This joy will grow within you as you continue to trust and move forward with an open heart. You may have noticed that certain worries are no longer holding the same weight they once carried, and certain fears are slowly losing their grip on your heart. This is not happening by accident, and it is not something that will suddenly disappear without reason. It is the result of a quiet work that has been taking place within you, a work that is guided by love, patience, and a deep understanding of what your heart truly needs. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. What if wealth was never about chance, but about a hidden brain signal that stayed buried in classified records? This powerful frequency is now opening doors, attracting fresh opportunities, and transforming lives quickly. Thousands are already using it to bring prosperity into their lives in ways they never imagined possible. Click the link in the description and comments now and turn on the money-attracting brainwave today. There was a time when your thoughts felt crowded, when your mind was filled with uncertainty, and when peace seemed difficult to find even in moments of rest. Those days were not meant to break you, but to prepare you for this shift where calm begins to take its place. What you are experiencing now is the beginning of that calm, a soft and steady presence that reassures you without needing to explain everything all at once. God has been gently leading you away from what no longer serves your spirit, even when it felt uncomfortable to let certain things go. Some connections, some patterns, and some thoughts were not meant to stay with you forever, and their release is making space for something better. This process may have felt confusing at times, yet it was always guided with care, bringing you closer to a place of peace and clarity. There is something very intentional about the timing of what is coming into your life, because it is arriving at a moment when you are able to receive it without resistance. If it had come earlier, you might not have recognized its value, and if it had come later, you might have grown weary from waiting. This moment is perfectly placed within your journey, allowing everything to align in a way that feels natural and right. You are not being asked to understand every detail or to figure out every step ahead of time, because your role in this moment is simply to trust and to remain open. There is a gentle invitation being extended to you, one that encourages you to let go of the need for control and to rest in the knowledge that everything is unfolding with purpose. This trust does not require perfection, only a willingness to believe that something good is truly coming. As you continue to move forward, you may begin to notice a quiet sense of direction forming within you. It may not come as clear instructions or detailed plans, but as a feeling that gently guides your choices and your steps. This guidance is subtle, yet it is consistent, and it will lead you toward what is meant for you without confusion or fear. There is also a growing sense of reassurance that you are not alone in this process, even when you spend time in solitude or quiet reflection. That reassurance comes from a presence that remains with you at all times, offering comfort, strength, and gentle encouragement whenever you need it. It is a presence that understands you completely and supports you without judgment. Type 2323 if you agree. What is coming will not only bring change to your circumstances, but it will also deepen your connection with yourself and with God. You will begin to see yourself with more kindness, to speak to yourself with more patience, and to treat your own journey with the care it deserves. This inner transformation is just as important as any external change, because it shapes how you experience everything that comes into your life. There were times when you felt like you needed to rush, like you needed to reach a certain point quickly in order to feel secure or fulfilled. That urgency is beginning to fade, replaced by a steady understanding that everything unfolds in its own time. You are learning that there is no need to force your path, because what is meant for you will arrive without struggle. The beauty of this moment is that it allows you to breathe, to slow down, and to truly feel the presence of peace within you. This peace is not dependent on everything going perfectly, but on the understanding that you are supported and guided through every situation. It is a peace that remains even when life continues to change, because it comes from something deeper than your circumstances. There is a quiet confidence forming within your spirit, one that does not need to be announced or proven to others. It is a confidence that comes from knowing who you are and from trusting the path you are on. This confidence will help you move forward with clarity, making decisions that align with your heart rather than decisions driven by fear. What is approaching will feel like a gentle confirmation of everything you have been sensing within yourself. It will not come as a shock or as something that disrupts your life, but as something that fits into your journey in a natural and meaningful way. It will bring a sense of completion to certain chapters and a sense of beginning to new ones. There is also a feeling of renewal connected to what is coming, a sense that you are being given a fresh start in areas where you once felt stuck. This renewal is not about forgetting your past, but about moving forward with a new understanding and a lighter heart. It is about carrying your experiences with wisdom rather than with heaviness. You are stepping into a space where things begin to feel more aligned, where your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions start to move in harmony with each other. This alignment creates a sense of flow in your life, making it easier to move forward without resistance or confusion. It is a space where you can truly be yourself, without feeling the need to hide or adjust who you are. There is a gentle reminder within this moment that you are worthy of everything good that is coming into your life. You do not need to earn it through struggle or prove yourself through difficulty, because it is being given to you out of love. Accepting this truth allows you to receive what is coming with an open heart and a peaceful mind. As this new chapter continues to unfold, you will begin to see how everything connects, how each step you took led you to this place of quiet transformation. The journey was not always easy, but it was always meaningful, and it has brought you to a point where you are ready to embrace what is coming without hesitation. Inside your mind is a small region connected to achievement and abundance, once concealed within restricted research and classified documents. This newly disclosed frequency is helping people replace financial pressure with calm and balance, and God has guided you to encounter this at just the right time. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. You may begin to notice that your reactions are changing, that situations which once stirred anxiety now feel easier to face with a composed and steady mind. This is not because life has suddenly become simple, but because something within you has grown stronger and more grounded. That strength is not something you forced into existence, but something that has been patiently developed through every experience you have walked through. Type 1919 to receive miracles. There were times when your heart carried burdens that felt too heavy to explain, and even in moments of rest, your mind continued to search for answers and clarity. Those seasons were not meaningless, and they were not wasted, because they shaped your ability to understand peace in a deeper way. Now, as you begin to experience this new sense of calm, you are also beginning to understand that peace is not something you chase, but something that gently finds you when you are ready to receive it. God has been guiding you through a process that required patience, even when patience felt difficult to hold on to. He has been removing what no longer aligns with your path and preparing space for something that carries more meaning, more purpose, and more peace. This preparation may not have been easy to recognize at the time, but now it is becoming clearer with each passing moment. There is something about this season that feels softer, as if the weight you once carried is slowly being lifted without force or struggle. You are not being asked to carry everything on your own anymore, because there is a greater support surrounding you now. This support is steady, gentle, and constant, offering you reassurance even when you do not fully understand what lies ahead. As you continue forward, you may begin to feel a quiet sense of direction that was not present before. It may not come with clear instructions or detailed plans, but it will guide your steps in a natural and effortless way. This guidance is not something you need to question, because it comes with a feeling of peace that confirms you are moving in the right direction. There is also a growing sense of trust within you, one that allows you to release the need to control every outcome and every situation. This trust is not based on knowing what will happen next, but on believing that whatever comes will be handled with care and purpose. It is a trust that allows you to move forward with a lighter heart, free from the pressure of trying to manage everything on your own. Type yes to affirm. What is coming into your life carries a sense of renewal that will touch not only your circumstances, but also your spirit. It will bring a freshness to your thoughts, a lightness to your emotions, and a clarity to your path that will make everything feel more aligned. This renewal is not temporary, because it is rooted in something deeper than external changes, something that continues to grow within you over time. There is a quiet understanding forming within your heart, one that helps you see your journey in a new light. You are beginning to recognize that every step you took, even the ones that felt uncertain or difficult, played a role in bringing you to this moment. Nothing was wasted, and nothing was without purpose, because it all contributed to the growth and transformation you are now experiencing. You are also beginning to see yourself differently, not through the lens of past struggles or past doubts, but through a perspective that is filled with compassion and understanding. This shift in how you view yourself is one of the most important changes taking place, because it allows you to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight from the past. It allows you to step into what is coming with confidence rather than hesitation. There is a sense of alignment forming in your life, where your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions begin to move together in harmony.